Hi, I'm James Stuckey. In this video, I'm going to talk to you about the major vascular structures of the spine. Vascular structures are divided into two groups, arteries and veins. The arteries and veins together form a complex vascular tree with multiple branches reaching the smallest and farthest areas of the human body. Arteries are vessels carrying oxygenated blood from the heart to the internal organs and peripheral circulation. There are two vertebral arteries, one located on each side of the cervical spine. These arteries are branches of the vessels that directly exit from the aorta. The vertebral arteries ascend through the transverse foramen of C6 up through C1. Both vertebral arteries enter the skull through the foramen magnum, where they join together to supply blood to parts of the brain and the central nervous system. Within the thoracic region is the largest artery in the body, the thoracic aorta. It leaves the heart on the right side of the spine as the ascending aorta before making a loop at T2 and T3, referred to as the aortic arch. This artery then descends left of the spine and travels inferiorly, anteriorly, and slightly left of the thoracic and lumbar vertebral bodies. Continuing into the lumbar region, at the level of about the L4 vertebral body, the aorta bifurcates into the left and right common iliac arteries. The common iliac arteries give rise to the femoral artery, which supply blood to lower extremities. At each vertebral level from T4 to the sacrum, a pair of segmental arteries branches posteriorly from the aorta to supply blood to a number of structures, including the vertebral bodies and the spinal cord. The anterior portion of the segmental arteries enters the vertebral body and supplies blood to the cortical and cancellous bone. Segmental arteries are most frequently encountered surgically in the thoracic and thoracolumbar regions. Veins are different from arteries in that they are vessels carrying deoxygenated blood back to the heart from the internal organs and peripheral circulation. Now, going back up to the cervical spine, let's talk about veins. Among the biggest venous structures in the neck are the internal and external jugular veins, which lie laterally adjacent to the cervical spine. In the thoracic section, along with the aorta, runs the largest vein of the body, called the vena cava, which returns circulation to the lungs and the heart. It ascends along the right side of the spinal column through the abdomen and the thorax to the heart, providing venous drainage of the thoracic and lumbosacral regions of the spine. The superior portion of the vena cava provides venous drainage of the cervical and upper thoracic spine. The left and right segmental veins drain blood from the vertebral structures into the inferior vena cava. Like the aorta, the vena cava bifurcates at about the L4 level into the left and right common iliac veins. And that brings us to Batson's plexus. Briefly described, Batson's plexus is a valveless venous network located inside the spinal canal. When the vena cava is partially or totally obstructed, Batson's plexus provides an alternate route for blood to return to the heart. It is also believed to be a route for metastatic spread of cancer and other infections. And that's it. Now you know about the vascular structures of the spine.